I'm seeing that you make someone stutter. Like someone gets really nervous around you and someone doesn't know what to say when it comes to them interacting with you because you make this person nervous. Now, you make this person nervous because this person, they feel like they want to rush things because they're so eager to be around you. So there's this sense of this person not wanting to take it slow, and it makes this person contradicted when it comes to what they give you. Because with the sun energy stepping forward and the 8 of Cups, they feel like they have to self-sabotage it because emotionally they still feel like they're moving on from something else. There's still an energy where this person is healing. And that's why when they tell you they're emotionally not ready for a relationship, this is the energy as to why they say this. But with the 5 of Wands stepping forward and the 7 of Pentacles, they're contradicted now because they didn't expect to fall for you with this much passion, and they can't abandon it and ghost it, and they know this. So this person feels really contradicted because there's this sense of this person needing to take it slow because they need to have their boundaries up because they're scared about being vulnerable. But there's also this energy of them wanting to rush things because they're so eager to talk to you and they're so eager to hear from you. And I'm getting this energy that you've come into this person's life in a way that's really impacted this person and they didn't expect it. But that's a good thing. It's a good thing because the way that you come into this person's life at this stage, in this great impact that you have, it's made this person realize and put into perspective with other things that your love is actually helping to heal this person. And because your love is helping to heal this person is able to actually see healthy love. And it's like they're scared to go for your love because they feel like they're not ready. They feel like they're still moving on from something else. But I feel like what's happening, and this person gets so excited around you, right? But I feel like what's happening with this is this person thinks they have to be ready. They have to be healed from something else. When in reality, they're moving towards a completely different and new direction. And that is accepting and being vulnerable with your love. Now, with this 2 of Pentacles stepping forward and this 8 of Swords coming through and the full energy, it looks like you've given this person a massive ultimatum, like a massive choice and a massive decision. And that's based on how you've come into this person's life. That's based on the impact that you've had. This person is struggling with such a big choice and such a big decision because you're such a big deal. And I keep seeing and feeling that the way that you did come into this person with this impact, it was meant to happen because you were meant to shift this person's energy. You were meant to shift this person's idea of what healthy love was. And they never understood healthy love because they've never healed. No one else has helped this person to heal. And I see that what's happening is you're meant to shake things up for this person. It's like your love is meant to shake things up for this person. Because subconsciously what I'm seeing with this world and this Ace of Cups is this person was never manipulating and ghosting because they were scared or they were narcissistic. Sorry, because they were scared. They were ghosting and abandoning because they were self-sabotaging everything. And subconsciously, this person was putting out to the universe that I want to meet the right person. I want to be with the right person. I want to meet my counterpart. I want to meet my soulmate. And it's like the universe heard it, right? It's like the universe heard it and they sent you to this person. But the timing is what's throwing this person off because they don't think that they're ready to accept your love, when in reality, they asked for you and they manifested you in here. And that is exactly what the universe is giving to this person, is what they asked for, and that's you. I feel like you're dealing with a nasty ex, or you're dealing with a nasty person here. It's being really nasty and being really spiteful towards you. And it's somewhat as a shock, come as a shock to you because this person was so emotionally attached to you before. It looks like this person's being very nasty towards you because they're having a very difficult time moving on from you with the 6 of Wands. And I feel like walked away from this person. So this person is being really spiteful towards you because they're seeing it in a way where you're causing such conflict and difficulty when it comes to this person not being able to move forward. But what it really is this person's having a lot of difficulty getting success and being at a stage in their life where they were as successful as they were when they were with you. And it makes this person feel like a failure, that they can't compensate for losing you. So what's happening is they're being spiteful and they're being angry at you because they're trying to blame you for the fact they can't move on. But what's happening is they're actually blaming themselves for it. But they want to put it on you because they can't handle their emotions, because they can't move forward. We have the Three of Swords. This is grief. This is turmoil. This is loss. And they kind of can't work through it. So they're trying to pin all of their anger onto you in a way that's passive aggressive because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel more in control. It makes them feel like they can get that emotion out and they can put everything on you and they don't have to deal with it within themselves. So they feel like a failure. But they feel like a failure because they feel like a failure that they lost you, that you ended it with them, and it makes them feel like crap about themselves. But they can't compensate for trying to make up for the fact they feel like a failure because they can't attract abundance or success, or they can't attract the same energy that they had when you were in their life. And there's a reason for that. And the reason is because when we have love, when we have healthy love, when we have real love, we find that everything in our life, our relationships, our connections, our job, they all deepen because that's the energy that is attracting in our lives. When we have healthy love, we find that everything else in our life is healthy as well. Because of the fact that we have the right love and we have the right person in our lives. But what's happening is this person can't compensate for that. They can't compensate for that because they don't have healthy love anymore. They have an imbalance of a lack of healthy love within themselves because your love helped this person to give a healthy love within themselves. And because they don't have a healthy love within themselves, they need your love to make them healthy. But what's happening is they're putting everything onto you. They can't move on, when in reality, they're not really meant to move on, but they're also not really meant to have the same success they were having because they don't have you anymore. Therefore, they can't manifest the same energy they had when they had your love and they had your energy, because it was your love and it was your energy that was bringing such success to this person in the first place here. And that's why they're having such a difficulty moving forward. And that's why they're trying to pin everything on you, because they're trying to get back at you for the fact that they don't have the same success because you brought it to this person to begin with. If someone is making you wait for them and it's driving you absolutely crazy, this person, they're trying to make you bottle up your emotions and bottle up your feelings because they can't move on from you. But it's like they're trying to punish you for the fact that they can't move on and they can't heal, even though they're the ones that walked away. But they're trying to punish you for it. And it's like they're trying to punish you for it because you moved on so quickly from this person, or you moved away so quickly from this person, and this person thinks of this energy as a betrayal. But this person never allowed you to communicate to them the truth about things. So it's like when this person comes to you and complain about what they think that you've done to them, you don't allow this person to explain because you put up boundaries, because they never allowed you to communicate healthily. So now there's this energy that it's like you have to question this person's true motives. You have to question this person's true intentions and their true behavior. And that's because they didn't allow proper communication to happen in the first place. But now when they come to you, it's like they blame you for the fact that there's zero communication happening. But it's this person, because they can't accept the fact that they couldn't handle having the truth. They can't accept the fact they couldn't handle having reactions and responses from you that they weren't used to. And it's quite ironic because now this person is actually trying to push you to open up because they can't handle the communication that is not happening, because they can't move on. But they're the ones that thought they wanted to move on in the first place. Now, what's happening with this person is that they're getting karma from the universe, but they're not getting lessons. They're getting karma. And the universe is looking at this person and giving them karma because it's almost like the universe knows this person is so flippin' stubborn that they won't even learn their lessons. So with this Four of Wands coming through and this Sun energy, this person, it's like the universe is deliberately trying to make this person hurt. But they're trying to make this person hurt because this person is so stubborn and so ego to accept lessons here, to accept their insecurities. Because the one thing that's dividing the two of you is this person's fear of communication. Because this person cannot handle reactions and responses they're not used to. But at the same time, it's like you don't know, because this person always forces you to react in certain ways or to act in certain ways, and they don't allow you to communicate to them about anything. So now that they're coming back to you, everything this person has done to you is now hitting this person. But the reason why it's so difficult for this person to accept or comprehend anything is because they don't have your love. They had your love before, but they didn't realize it because they was trying so hard to control everything and to actually keep you. But the reason why this person is not learning their lessons and why the universe isn't giving them lessons, but rather karma, is because they don't have your love. And they're still trying to control you because they're trying to give themselves self-love. They're trying to make themselves be okay, give themselves reassurance. But the one thing that they need, and they're still failing to miss, is that they actually still need you. But they're so ego and they're so stubborn, they don't want to admit that they need you, because they don't want to admit that they have to be the ones to reach out first, because they're so scared of not being in control of everything. But in reality, the one thing that they actually do need now is your love. But the reason why the universe is going to choose to give this person karma but not lessons is because they're not getting back the one thing they actually need still. Because they're still so focused on trying to control the narrative that they're missing the one thing that's going to fix all of this. And that's you, and that's your love. But they don't want to admit that they still want a relationship with you. They don't want to admit that they still need you because they think that you've moved on from them, and they're trying to be spiteful and get back at you. Even though this person, it's obvious they haven't moved on, and it's obvious they don't want to move on from you either.